Hello and welcome to the Truly Amazing Women series. I'm Hope Katz-Gibbs, your host, and we are here today with Jane Ferrara, the COO of the City of Richmond's Economic Development Office. And it's a fantastic perch she sits on overlooking I-95. She can see all the cars in action with the city in the background. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, I started out in the commercial real estate industry and in the private sector not long after I graduated from college. And it was an industry that was new to women. There were not many women practicing commercial real estate at the time, and I sort of fell into it and excelled in the industry and spent the first 20 years of my career in the private sector, transacting commercial real estate, working with corporate clients, and later in my career I did transition over to the public sector and began working for the City of Richmond as Director of Real Estate and later became COO for Economic Development.
Excellent. So you obviously have exactly the background needed to help Richmond grow and thrive. Tell us what you love about what you do.
You know, what I love about what I do is I get to impact the community in which I'm raising a family. The type of work that we do can often transform parts of our city. For example, Stone Brewing is locating in an area that had historically been underserved in the area. And they'll be relocating to that area, making huge investments, employing people, engaging the community, and transforming everything around it. So it's those types of projects that are really gratifying for me because I know it makes Richmond a better place.
I can see why, and all the businesses will benefit, right? That rising tide lifts all boats, because you can only go, well, I guess you could go every day to have beer, but then they'll check out the city and stay in the hotels, and that's great for the city as a whole.
You know, I have a great product to sell in the City of Richmond. Richmond is such a vibrant community filled with history, but we're also modern, and we've got a great cultural scene, great food scene. It's very easy to sell why Richmond is a great place to live and work.
And that beautiful synergy is actually reflected in this office. You told me that you have to keep it historically accurate, but they've upgraded it. So it's sort of a neat metaphor.
Yes.
And you're surrounded by that here as you overlook the city every day.
This is actually a train station, an operating train station. But historically, it's been, this building is over 100 years old. And we have restored this building according to the historic standards. But as you can see on the interior, it is very modern. And so we wanted to combine that idea of preserving and honoring our history, but at the same time projecting the fact that we're forward-thinking and we're modern.
What do you love and what are you frustrated most about being a woman in the business world?
Well, actually, love being a woman in the business world because I think women bring a different perspective. And when I entered into the commercial real estate industry, male-dominated at the time, I came to it with a different viewpoint. There's nothing I can say that I hate about being a woman in the business industry, honestly. Although I will say I'm a little disappointed in some of the disparity that you continue to see in compensation and sometimes opportunities to advance in the business world. But I do think that's changing, and I do believe that it will be different for my daughters.
Yes, and you have 2 teenage daughters.
I do.
So what's your leadership lesson for them?
I would tell my daughters, be true to yourself and find your passion and seek your passion. And I think, as long as they are passionate in what they do, they'll be the best at what they can do, and they'll be happy in their lives.
So what advice do you have for your contemporaries?
We should stop and remind ourselves of the things that we've done. And, one story I want to share with you is that I think is really relevant in the discussion is I had a milestone birthday, And I'm a great wine enthusiast. I love great wine. And so over the years, I have collected a number of great bottles of wine that I was very excited to drink, but was saving for just the right occasion, just the perfect occasion. And so this milestone birthday, in my mind, was the perfect time to break out all these wines that I'd been saving for all these years. And as I opened each bottle of wine, most of them had gone beyond their premium. And what the lesson I learned from that, and I tell this to people all the time, is drink the wine.
Thank you so much for your time, Jane. This has been great.
Oh, I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Thanks for having me.
You are watching the Truly Amazing Women TV show. We are here to shine a spotlight on women who are making strides and changing lives. Thank you so much for your time. We'll talk to you again soon.